Esoteric Society presents Drinks, Discourse, and Debates. Welcome to the show. Starring J.O. and Co. Featuring The Kid. And we're here just to elevate your mind and your soul and drink in the process. So stay tuned to see where we will go in this magnificent journey. And don't forget to grab that drink, because we're going to be drinking. Say it again. We going to be drinking. So let's go. What up, though? It's your man, Co.
It's your boy, J.O.
Welcome to Esoteric Presents Drinks, Discourse, and Debates. Today we got a special guest, my man's Wiseman Cass. What up,
Wiseman? What up, dog?
How you doing, brother?
Your boy. Oh man, life is great, homie. Wiseman Cass is definitely in the building.
Oh yes, you are. You are in this building.
Yes, sir.
You know, granite countertops, flip flops, and socks.
That's it, man. Hey, man, flip flops and shades, man. Flip flops and shades.
That's
man.
What we talking about. Well, today, man. First of all, by being the drinks, what you sipping on?
Yeah.
Man? What are you?
Listen,
sipping?
man. I have a delectable situation going on over here, man. When I got some Crown Royal straight, I don't do none of that orange and apple and all that nonsense to carrying on it. Just dilute it. That's a whole nother conversation. I'll show you how to be a proper alcoholic, and then I'm gonna follow it up. I'm gonna follow it up here with a Bud Light Platinum, man. So I drink the Crown straight, follow with a Bud Light Platinum.
We're gonna have to get you on some better beer though.
We're gonna get you up. We're gonna get you there, baby. Don't you worry about that. All right. So right now you just keep it moving. Currently,
that's it.
Currently, I'm sipping on tequila as always. You know. Okay. And what J.O. over there slipping on?
Oh, man, I got to do the bourbon whiskey, so, you know, I got the basil.
Oh, a little bourbon whiskey. I like that, big fella. I like your style.
Yeah,
I like your
very
style.
Smooth with the circular solid ice cube in there.
Oh.
You know?
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
That's
I
what
like
I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Well, today, you know, the conversation is going to continue as far as the coronavirus outbreak and the pandemic that's going on. And Wiseman Cass, you had a personal battle with that, but you know, we're going to go with today's selection of music just to get the tone going. So,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead and set it off right quick. Oh, shit.
Mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find
Marvin Gaye said
to bring some loving here today. Yeah. Father, we don't need to escalate. You see, war is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find
Marvin Gaye said it best. What is going on? What the?
That's all right.
Let's remix it. What the fuck is going on is the question.
So, Cass, dog, you know, first thing, bro, I want to, you know, thank God that you know, are doing well and healthy and back to your family and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
So, basically, you know, I would just like for you to share your experience. So straight up from the jump, like.
It's scary, man. It's scary because, you know, first you don't know what it is. You know, nobody knows what it is. Nobody really know the origin or anything like that, man. So it started off scary as shit. Then it got scarier. And I didn't have like the severe cases where most people had to get sedated. And I know a couple of people that had to, you know, had experiences like that where they had to be sedated and everything like that. I just kind of home quarantined. But the fatigue was nothing. I played sports my whole entire life, man. Y'all know this. Y'all been knowing me since I was a kid, man. Yeah. I played sports my whole entire life. I've never been that drained. And where one day I worked from home, man, and I had to call off legit, seriously, the whole day because I couldn't just get out of bed, man. Like, it breaks you down to where you're less than a fraction of yourself, man. I've never in my life been that sick.
Like,
it was probably the scariest thing ever, man.
Go more in depth with that. They said, you feeling drained, but like how? Like, were you?
Yeah, you feel drained, you feel fatigued, you feel tired. Like doing simple shit, just taking a shower will break you down. You had to take a shower with the door open because if you take a hot shower, you'll fuck around and pass out. You know what I'm saying? So like you couldn't even like do that for real. And then you had to, you got to kind of keep your fluids together. I did a lot of NyQuil, man. I was taking NyQuil around the clock, man. And then I lost my sense of taste and my smell for like 3 days.
Ooh,
like it was bad, homie. Like you couldn't, and I make some pretty good damn food, man. And I couldn't taste nothing. I would drink beer and it just felt like I'm drinking what's that, club soda. Like it just tastes like some bubbly shit going down, and that's it. Like with nothing behind it, man. Like it was weird, man. But during that. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So let me ask you a question, man. Like, real talk. Did you, like, as far as when you were hearing, like, how many people were just, like, dying, did you actually have a thought process about that? I mean, what?
Oh, absolutely.
What were you like, nigga, if I go, did you do, like, a vocal will, like a verbal will? Like, this is what I need to happen?
My family knows, like, what to do if I pass away. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, funerals are weird, so they know. If anything was to happen to me, I don't want no funeral, man. Y'all throw a nice ass party, barbecue, drink good, and just talk about the good old days y'all had with me. You know what I'm saying? But during that time, man, you think about that shit a lot because I had people around me passing away left and right.
Right.
It was a stint where I had, 4 people go in 2 days.
Right.
And it was just like, well, damn, and these just like people, from the virus. And these like people I knew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like I know of or somebody knows them because of them. Like, no, these are people I have relationships with.
Right.
And, that's the scary part. And, during that whole process, my faith got me through, man. I prayed every single night, and I got 2 small children, man. And that was my biggest prayer. Lord, don't take me away from my babies.
That's what's up.
And I had homies leaving their babies back here, man. So, it's scary in that aspect, man.
Hell yeah. Because I always, just seeing how many people passed, that's when I knew it was serious because, we all had the conversation like, well, the flu kills like this many people a year. So they don't report how many people die from flu, but I've personally never known anybody that just died from the flu that was in our age group, right? Like from
but that shit was like the Easy E joint, dog. The quick tap of the AIDS button and shit, nigga, gone. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what this shit was. It's like motherfuckers was catching this shit. It wasn't no recovery. It was just catch it, die, catch it, die, catch it, die. Like the fuck.
And
the shit was weird.
Being on social media, right? Like I remember when you posted about the people that you lost, and I'm just seeing everybody posting like, man, rest in peace to my nephew. I'm like, nephew, goddamn, So, and then you got these people on the other side who's saying like, oh, it's not real or it's not corona, it's something else. But my viewpoint is, okay, I don't care if it's something else. Something is taking people out, whether it's corona or whatever.
And that's just the thing. Everybody wants to, oh, well, it's this, it's that. No, whatever it is, it's something, and whatever it is, we need to figure it out opposed to all the speculation. Let's take some action. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah. And that's how I felt. I'm like, man, I don't care something is happening, right? Whether you want to say it's not corona or something is going around. That, like, I don't even care if the government did it, right? People are like, it's the government, they're doing it. Okay. The point is somebody's doing something or something is going on that's fucking everybody up.
Some fraudulent activity going on in this bitch.
At the end of the day, that's all that matters to me. Like something's going on in this bitch, so we got to figure it out.
So Cass, let me ask you weren't in the hospital at all, right?
No. I, before you even go to the hospital to even get at that time, because now I heard it's a little different. But at that time when I was having symptoms, I called Poison Lady. Well, that's what I called the hotline or whatnot. They had like a Corona hotline, so I called it Poison Lady. So I called Poison Lady like, hey, what the fuck is up? This is what's going on. She was like, are you shortness of breath? I said, no. She's like, do you have a fever? I said, no. She said, if any one of those 2 things happen, you need to come. But until then, self-quarantine. And again, homies, it was scary, man. It was like, I remember one night, I didn't even sleep, dog. I just stayed up all night because I just knew I was going to die in my sleep. Because I didn't have shortness of breath, but my chest was super tight. And like, I could still breathe okay, but I wasn't breathing normal, you know what I mean? Right. But it wasn't shortness of breath to where like, damn, where I'm gonna get this next air from,
Right.
So obviously you at home. I don't know how many people are in your household. So can you like describe the situation? How were you?
Yeah, like my lady, she caught it. Yeah, my lady, she caught it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And our biggest thing, we have a 1-year-old. So our biggest thing was, shit. So like after I got sick and started to feel better, she got sick. So, you know, she was fucked up for days, man. But the thing is, like, my baby was never affected by it, praise God, man. And that was just been both of our prayers, like, Lord, let our children, you know, let our kid be okay, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, that's just been our prayer. Like I say, man, it's faith, man, and my faith in God. And, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean to be all religious or whatnot, but, man, I believe in that higher power, you understand? So I know that's what got me through this because, again, man, it was some unexplainable shit going on with us. And like I say, it's just so hard to put into words, man. Like, it was terrifying, homie. I say that.
Yeah, that's real, man.
That is real. So, like, I guess my bad, man. I just got a lot of questions. So, you know, it's you, your lady, and your child there, right? So, did you do anything special to get through the quarantine? Did you, like, you know, it's a lot of things you see people doing on Facebook and on social media with the boiling water with the limes and the lemons.
Oh yeah. So like our routine, like, it's so crazy because going outside for us is weird now. You know what I'm saying? So when you go outside, man, and we come in, you know, you strip at the front door.
Okay.
You took, like, right where I come in at my laundry room is like right there. So you go in the laundry room, you strip down. If we bring it in bags, we got disinfectant and alcohol. You spray all that shit down, man. Then you go straight to the shower. Once you get out the shower, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you cool. You wash your hair. You know, I got this big ass beard, so you wash your beard and all that. And then, man, you know, we got the lemons and oranges boiling, and then you just come in, you steam yourself and get all that shit out your nose. So it's like a whole, like, when we leave and come, going somewhere and coming back to the crib, man, it's like an hour process. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I was supposed to link up with Cola earlier tonight, and I was like, shit, you got to give me the 8 because I got to go through the process when I get here. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been outside. So, you know, and so my main thing is just to keep the little one safe.
And y'all doing that every day? Every time you leave Wow. Man, that's a lot, dog.
Hell yeah. That's a lot. You know, like, again, man, it's almost like, in a way, like, I know it sounds crazy, but I always tell people it's become a good test for, was the world ready for a pandemic? And, you know, I don't mean to get crazy, but I was like, nigga, it's better than, like, imagine if Ebola had an outbreak, everybody be dead.
Exactly.
Because
we're not prepared, no, we're ready. And then the orange guy, you listen to him talk, and this motherfucker had all the signs, all the warnings, and won't take responsibility for nothing. It's like, bro, you got to be accountable for this shit. You're the commander-in-chief. You have more information than anybody on fucking planet Earth, and you mean to tell me you don't know nothing? And nigga, G-Money knows something.
Right. And not even him. You got to look at all his minions that, you know, went on ahead and agreed with him.
But that's what I'm saying. They report back to him. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, you got your minions, you got your people in place. Come on, man, you knew this shit was coming.
Absolutely. They didn't think it would be what it is.
This bad. Yeah, they didn't think it was this bad.
They didn't think that, man. And that's the arrogance, right? You know, the United States of America is we're an arrogant country. Our people are arrogant. So that's just,
think about it. Think about it. You hit it right there on the head. Think about our people arrogant. And then you see motherfuckers just linking up just to be rebellious.
Right.
Well, fucking, let's sit y'all ass down.
Ain't shit open. But y'all still want it. And then the point is, if you're protesting, like, okay, we think we should be able to go out and do more, you're in Lansing with rifles and Trump flags. So y'all
come
really
on, man.
Ain't even up there
Confederate flags,
right?
Swastikas, like, come on, what are we representing here?
What are you representing
here?
Right? You talking about opening the economy, and you motherfuckers are taking it to another. It's crazy.
You talking about open up the economy, but you motherfuckers got rifles and swastikas and fucking Confederate flags. Like, what kind of economy are we trying to open? If we're trying to open up an economy, those flags are straight symbolism of racism. Why the fuck are we even promoting that?
Right.
That shouldn't even be in the fucking picture. Rifles for what? Who the fuck you about to shoot? All y'all there for the same reason.
Same reason. You know, it's amazing. But yeah, it's deep, man. It's a deeper issue. But I tell you what, we talked about this before. Like, what have you learned? What will you do different from now on because of this? Because of your experience?
Just really, really being more careful, man, because the little smallest shit in life we take for granted. Like, you never know how many times you just touch your face throughout the course of a day.
Right.
Just chilling. Now. You know what I'm saying? Touching your lips, touching your face. Like I said, I got a beard, I scratch the motherfucker sometimes. Like, you just touching your face all the time. You understand? So, like, just little shit, man, you used to take for granted. You just like, damn. So now it's just caution, man. And we can't afford to be reckless, man, because, again, I'm around my children. I can't be reckless, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, until this shit is 100% going, the process must continue.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the process must continue, man. Come home, you know, get you some alcohol, you know, spray your clothes down, throw them straight in the washing machine, however you want to do it. I even spray the bottom of my shoes, man, because, you know, I've been walking on pavement all day.
Right.
Yeah. So, and then, like, outside is so weird, man, because everybody got on masks and gloves and shit. And every time I look, I be like, this motherfucker about to rob me. And they gonna get away with it.
I wear my mask. I got a mask. Yeah, you know what's scary?
Yeah, I got one too, man.
It's scary because, like, you know, they keep talking about high risk, and I'm a man of percentages, right? So I'm 39, right? And unfortunately, I got the sugar man, which is being diabetic. So it makes me in a higher risk, and I'm just like, man, that's scary in itself. Now, percentage wise, I probably would be all right if I had it, but I don't even want to be in that mind space, you know, where I'm just like, damn, where I'm gonna have to send everybody a text and shit. Like, I'm gonna be like, I love you.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Y'all been asking me questions. Let me ask y'all a question.
Go ahead, bro.
Like, during this whole process, do y'all ever feel like it will be normal again, or just what we are subjective to?
You want to go ahead?
Yeah. Okay. So it won't be normal for a while because even our economy, like concerts and all that, won't get back to normal prior to next year. As long as it's always somebody catching it, it probably won't be normal. But if it's totally gone, then human nature, man, people will get back to doing what they do. Case in point, right? Nigga get burnt. Okay. Nigga get burnt. Chlamydia, whatever. You mean to tell me I'm using a condom for the rest of my life? Unless I get married.
Absolutely not.
You know what I mean? So it's just
no. You gotta risk it all with the very next one.
Right. You gotta go all out no matter what. So when you
gotta risk it all with the very next one.
When you think about that, and it's a lot of other examples we can think of, but you know, our mind's in the gutter all the time. So people will go back and revert once they, you know, feel it, because it's just easier to go back to your natural way than convert to some new shit. Like, motherfuckers ain't gonna be washing their hands all the time and things like that. Now, I will say it'll be a lot more hand sanitizer being sold and shit. I think people will do that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And,
for sure.
And we'll see a lot of that, or niggas be at the bar like, hey, dog, you ain't washed your hands. Don't serve me that drink. You know?
But
during all this.
Hold on real quick, guys. But, you know,
go ahead.
My perspective on it is, it depends, right? So like you said, if it comes to that point where it's like a steady number of cases still happening, I think people will be more conscientious and careful. But if it starts to go off that cliff, you're going to see within 45 days, there might not be sporting events and concerts, but people will go back to their old ways, right? Because even though this is a pandemic, we've been doing this for what, as a country, or not even as a country, as a state of Michigan for about a month, right? People have been nasty their whole lives, right? So they'll go back to that with no problem. Because they'll be like, well, I'm not getting it. The cases are going down. Let me go back to what I know my status quo to be, right? So they'll go out. They're going to be out doing what they do, not being clean, all that type of stuff. They'll be out there kissing their dogs in the mouth, whatever it is you do.
Probably came for that.
You know, all that type of shit.
They kissing dogs in the mouth.
White people kissing dogs in the mouth.
But, you know,
like that shit weird, man.
It all depends. Bro.
But they do say the dog mouth is more cleaner than the humans, but they also lick their own ass too. So I'm okay with that lifestyle. I'm not okay with that at all.
I'm all right with that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So what question?
Well, humans do eat ass, so that's good.
They definitely do.
That's a whole nother conversation.
It is. That's a whole nother topic for a podcast.
You'll try it once or twice in your life. If you like it, you go for it.
Yeah, but not this human. Sorry, ladies.
Whatever.
Not J.O.
Yeah, okay. He getting old. He getting old. When he's 60, he gonna be like,
when I'm 60, it don't matter. But right now, I can still do my thing.
He gonna lick them 40-year-olds to death. Like, come here, girl. You
Shit,
know,
I'd be more scared to lick at 60. Shit.
Well, I'll be on my way out then, so it don't matter.
Oh, you said I'll be on my way out by
I'll be
then.
on my way out by then, so it don't matter at all.
I'm gonna go out on top. It don't matter.
Yeah, that's it.
Shit, fuck that.
Fuck
bro.
it. No, ain't no excuses. Play like a champion. I'm all for it.
Man, like a champion, bro. You know how we do it. But man, but yeah, you know, at the end of the day, you know, definitely glad that you pulled through, and definitely, man.
Oh yeah.
Condolences to the people that you lost, man, and things
Blessings,
like that,
blessings.
man. And you know, all we can do is just live for the people that passed, man, and just say
that's it, man. Like one situation that really fucked me up, man. My homie, he passed about a week and a half ago.
Okay.
He came home, man, on a Friday. You know, he making videos, you know, leading up to this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's like, man, somebody pray for me. I'm doing better. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? He's snapping again. You know, he posted on Facebook. You know, oh man, I'm finally out the hospital, man. After 2 weeks, I'm great. His son's birthday was that Saturday. Boy, he passed away in his sleep Monday morning, man.
Wow.
To stop breathing.
And so
they said he was good enough to. They said he was good enough to go home, man. And the boy really wasn't.
Right.
And so with that, Cass, what is your advice to people who think this really isn't a big deal? Like the people protesting in Lansing.
Look around you. Like look around you. Like the my advice is, man, look around you. All you gotta do is open your eyes. You say, oh well, this shit ain't that serious. Look how many motherfuckers died. 2,093 people done died from this shit in the past 3 weeks in Michigan alone.
Yeah.
Past 3 weeks, man. That's a lot of people passing away from some shit that can be cured by hand sanitizer and soap.
And
dying from the shit. You understand?
Yep.
Yeah, like you got to, man. And then like, you know, I had to make a couple of runs today, man. I was hella careful. I had to drop some shoes off to one of my partners. Man, I set them shits on his porch. He came to the door. I'm sitting in the driveway. We had no interaction with no contact with one another, man. It's just certain shit you just got to do now.
Right.
Life is weird, man. So I just say, man, open up your eyes, really understand what's important, your family, yourself, and do what's necessary, man. Everybody want to be rebellious. There's such a rebellious spirit going on, man. Everybody want to be rebellious. Everybody just want to be out, oh, I'm doing this and be seen. You understand?
Right.
And I really feel like our youth is fucked up from it, man.
Absolutely. Because you know, like basically in the city, right, in Detroit, when it got warm, motherfuckers at Roost Park.
Right.
Yeah, like come on, son.
Hooping outside.
It ain't even. But the crazy part was with the Roost Park situation. There was motherfuckers that was grown as shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is old nigga, gray hair with braids and shit, like he was about to die any minute. He's just out there chilling and shit, like, bruh,
But you know,
get your ass down.
You can't tell some people nothing, man. They gonna believe what they want to believe. It's cats out here thinking 5G towers out here giving people
5G.
Yeah, man. Like,
So,
come on, son.
you know,
like, and you know, and I watched the video. I watched a video with a guy that installs 5G. He was like, bro, the only time that radiation could fuck you up with 5G is if you're standing right in front of it.
There in front of it all day.
If you're right. And he had like a tester.
Yeah.
The tester, he was legit on the side of it. The tester didn't go off. As soon as he put the tester right in front of the 5G, the shit went crazy.
That's like
he pulled that bitch to the side. It didn't do nothing.
That's like the
He was
microwave.
Like, unless you just, yeah, he was just like, if you sitting right in the front of that motherfucker, yeah, you're setting yourself up for failure. But man, if you like you tower so fucking high in the sky, and I ain't gonna say that ain't gonna be a problem down the line. But I'm just saying, like, come on with the bullshit, bro. Like,
it's
like,
it's almost
no,
like the crazy thing is, you know, like, you know, I'm a man of faith. You know, I do believe in a higher power. I do believe in our God, but I also believe in science deeply, right? And the reason why I look at it like this is,
I do too. I like where you're going with that. I do too. Go ahead.
I hate when somebody that has no clue, never did any reading or anything in a field, have the nerve to tell you that 5G, like, have you done any study? Like, the thing is, if you don't do any studies or you're not even well versed in the history of, you know, 4th generation networks, 3rd generation networks, and the 5th generation network is like a millimeter type of wave, man, we're dealing with invisible waves. We're dealing with all type of frequencies for all our lives. And all of a sudden, this particular one is giving people upper respiratory issues. Like, it just doesn't make any scientific sense. So when people put it out there, I'm just kind of like, come on, man, give me a better scenario of what you think is causing it, not a frequency.
And then, and the crazy part is, and a lot of times you ask them that, They don't have a fucking clue.
They don't.
They just revert back to what the fuck they just said. It was like, no, we got that already.
Right.
But let me
Now, how?
take it.
Like,
Yep.
So you mean to tell me financially, corporations are going to put up a 5G tower that's going to kill off the majority of the population that they're going to rely on to pay for this service? Financially and from a capitalistic standpoint, that makes 0 sense, right? So
Yeah. Great point.
Even if radiation is coming off of it, radiation comes off of everything from your computer monitor to your cell phone. So nobody is out here for capitalistic greed is about to make something that's going to kill off all of their customers.
Right.
It makes 0 sense.
Right.
And for that reason, I can't even mess with those 5G
Or
phones.
to me, at the end of the day, it's easy to find out what type of electrical device is giving off radiation. It's harder to determine what type of virus is doing things. So it just makes more sense. Common sense is, yes, this is some type of virus. We can see that just based on what it's doing.
Right.
It's not a network feeding off radiation. We're getting radiation from far worse places. We're getting pollution from far worse places. On top of that, usually when they release 5G or any new generation network, it's always in a small town. So there have been small cities in America that have been running 5G since last year. So you mean to tell me that nobody had
Right.
coronavirus? So I'm not mad at people when they try to think out the box, but you have to do some research or look
make it make
something.
sense.
Right.
Make it
You know what
make
I'm saying? If
sense.
you're going to think out the box,
Yeah.
if you're going to think outside the box, have something to back that shit up, not just a fucking theory.
Right.
All right, if this is your theory, give me proof.
Right. I mean, you look. You don't even have to. You have to give me proof, but at the very least, make it make sense. Right?
Make it make sense.
Just
That's
make
it.
it make
If
sense.
it makes sense, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Right.
If it don't make sense, I'm gonna just look at you about crazy as shit and be like, you about crazy as
'Cause,
shit.
I mean, it's hard for me being in the technology field to have somebody sit here and tell me a 5G tower is causing a virus. I just look at you like you the dumbest person on earth.
Right.
You know, it just makes no
You sound
sense.
like a shit.
Somebody text me like, "Hey man, you got a 5G phone?" I didn't even respond. I was like, I can't respond to
All
that
right, so-
shit. 'Cause I'm like,
check me out though, man.
right.
When dealing with this shit and like going through this shit, man, and you know what I'm saying, seeing everything, and I look at corporations when shit like this happen. You understand? Because corporations are the greediest motherfuckers on planet Earth, right?
Right.
They ain't gonna miss no money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they'll let you go die destitute and all that shit before they miss a dollar.
Right.
And for corporations to miss millions and millions,
Right.
the NBA missing billions, the NFL potentially missing billions of dollars. It's some shit going on, homie.
Yep.
Because they ain't taking no L's nowhere.
For nobody.
Yep.
No fucking body. And that shit had me thinking, I'm like, yo, everybody want to play like, oh, well, this ain't shit. No, nigga, this is some shit. Like, these corporations ain't taking these losses for no fucking reason.
Right. And
If it was a reason, if it was a way for the NBA commissioner to make the motherfuckers play basketball, guess who's been playing basketball? Niggas.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the NFL, same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this shit's serious, man.
It definitely is. It's an eye opener. I mean, we've read about pandemics, or we've seen pandemics in different parts of the world, but it finally hit the impenetrable United States of America.
Yeah. It hit big dog.
It finally
Everything
hit
else in the U.S., baby.
And white people are having the hardest time because as African Americans, we know the stories about experimentation on us and what the government and them can do. So when we look at a government, we're like, they not.
What was that shit in Tuskegee with the syphilis?
Tuskegee.
Yeah, come on, man.
So we're not. I'm not shocked that when people are in awe of the government not taking this serious. No, they were arrogant. They was like, man, we good, we got it, and they was like,
we big dog. Ain't nobody gonna come fuck with big dog.
Ain't nobody.
We the big homies.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna fuck with the big homies.
and it came and hit us in the fucking mouth. We got more deaths and infections than anybody in the world now. The greatest fucking country on earth, according to everybody.
Yes, sir.
So it's definitely a cautionary tale in life. Don't get too arrogant with anything because you can get punched in the mouth. So
yeah, absolutely, man. And not only can you get punched in the mouth, man. Everybody feel like, Well, Mike Tyson said that shit. Everybody got a game plan until you get punched in the mouth.
So you get punched in the mouth.
Like yeah, I know what's going on. Pow! Oh shit, this nigga's real.
Like,
Run.
damn, shit's real, my nigga. You know, so
Run.
hey
This shit
man,
real.
we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you coming
For
on
sure.
coming
Yes,
on this
sir.
show. And
For sure.
and for those out there, my man Wiseman Cass is going to be a regular.
Yes,
so
he will be.
you know,
Yes,
we just
yes.
wanted,
I'm on this thing.
we just wanted to check up on you, make sure you was good, my brother. So you
Oh,
got
yeah,
any-
we definitely have to have you back when we go over like. our
Hey, listen, man. I
internet
come on this
dating
thing.
series.
I come on this thing every week, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my brothers, man.
we're gonna do
Y'all
it.
know I love y'all, man. Like
Hey.
I say, man. Y'all know me since I was a kid, man. When I say a kid, I mean a kid.
Hey, I'm gonna hold
So-
you to that, Cass, because they got some big names.
You should.
We got some big names popping over here for real.
We're gonna shut it down, baby. So
Yes, sir.
hey, you know, go on and enjoy your dinner, man, and hug your seed tight.
Yeah.
And,
Yes, sir.
And live it, baby. We about to live it up, man. So we love you, brother.
We
Yep.
love you, man.
Love
And,
you too, man. Love y'all boys, man.
Yeah,
So,
stay
like I
with us
say,
for
man,
the
like I
fade
say,
out.
whenever y'all need me, I'm here for you, man.
For
All right,
sure.
for sure,
Stay
man.
with us with the fade out. Hope everybody enjoyed their drinks. If you listening with
Okay.
us, you know.
I'm actually about to pull another one.
Right. If you're listening with us right now, this song goes out for everybody that has lost their life to the coronavirus. You know, may God be with you, and we will be too.
Oh yeah.
Peace.
Damn. Peace out.
Oh man, he took it there.
Tell me what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to run. When judgment comes for you, when judgment comes for you. Tell me what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to hide. When judgment comes for you, 'cause it's gonna come for you.
Looking at for water, easy see something Charlie. Little boo, the guy's got him, and I'm gonna miss everybody out of rolling clothes like I ain't looked at a while. And play for dust, and they play too deep for beats. Little legs I got to be. Tell me your feature deceased with it, please. Marry me by my grand, new way. You can't go follow
God
them.
bless you, working on a plan to heaven. Follow the Lord on 24/7 days. God is who we pray, even though the devil's all up in my face, but he keeping me safe and in my place. Say grace to the gates we race, without a change to face the judge. And I guess my soul will buzz. Grudge because there's no mercy for thugs. Ooh, what can I do? It's all about the family and how we grow. Can I get a witness? Let it unfold. We living our lives, so we turn our soul. Hey, oh, hey, oh.
And we're praying, we're praying, we're praying, we're praying. Every day, every day, every day, every day. And we're praying, we're praying.
Thank you for listening to Drinks, Discourse, and Debates. We hope you all got something out of this, and we hope you all stay safe until the next time. Signing off. Cole, J.O., and the kid. God bless you.